morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Somebody sent me an email one day that, kind of a nasty little email. I think I said it once before, Steve Harvey trying to be a preacher. Man, I'm so far from being a preacher, man. I can't even tell you. But what I am trying to do is share information. Now, I understand how haters work, and I understand how the devil works. Believe me, I do. Sometimes even he, the devil, surprises me at the level and the angles of attack they use. Which I go, wow, man, I didn't see that one. Ooh, that was pretty slick. I got to give you credit on that when you try to get me. But every time you try to get me, I get saved. I get saved every time, man, because God got me. God got some angels camped around me. That's what my mom used to always say as a Sunday school teacher. Never really understood it, but, when I was growing up as a kid, but I got it now. He got some angels around me, and angels come in the form sometimes of people. People who pull your coat to this or introduce you to that or reveal some information to you like this. He got them all around me. So, see, having a relationship with God, what's been beneficial to me, y'all, is not just that what he gives to me, but what he protects me from. And, some people wonder, well, if you were God, why he let them people do that to you? No, that's not how it works. See, there's two forces in this world. There's good and there's evil. And if you succumb to good, that's what you become. That's what you do. But everybody don't succumb to good. Some people succumb to evil. Some people's mission is to hate, to destroy, to tear down. And so that force is at work in this world too. And when that force comes up against me, what God never promised me that I wouldn't see none of that I wouldn't see the attacks, that I would not come under fire, that I would not be falsely accused. He didn't say that. Matter of fact, he forewarned me that it would happen. But what he does give me in those moments are moments of comfort and peace, knowing that he's with me. And that no matter what my enemy does to bring me down, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So come if you want to. Fight if you will. I have a man that has been attacking me since I owned the comedy club in Dallas. He has been on a mission. And that if I don't give him $5 million, he gonna do it. He done everything, man. He has done everything. Now he done messed around and got himself now claiming in his letters physically ill. And his illnesses and what's befallen his family, he's blaming that on me too. Had Steve Harvey not stressed me out and paid me this money he owed me, where you coming with this? He just has kept on and on and on. And you know what? He done messed around and got himself sick. He done messed around, man, got himself in some situation. And can I tell you something? It's been going on since maybe 97. He started the attack when I first went on. No, before that. Probably 95. He started the attacks in 95. Every now and then. He done got 6 lawyers. All the lawyers done dropped the case after they come in and they discover the fact. But he's steady trying. But it's them angels that's around me. And I forewarned him several times, man. Hey, man, if I was you, I'd go head on. Because what I'm not going to do is bend. Because, see, you cannot break me because I happen to be a soldier for Christ. I happen to be an imperfect soldier for Christ. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. And, it ain't like a bunch of people done tried now. Oh, y'all been on YouTube. Y'all been on the internet. Oh, they done tried. Oh, they done put some dirt on me, man. That ain't true. But if you keep looking at me, though, and I am not the prize, but if you put your eyes on God, is where you go. But if you look at me, he's covered me through it all. And that's been the importance of the relationship I form with God, is that I know that I'm under his wings, that I'm ever under his ever-loving protection, that he got me. And I just wanted to share that with you, that if you're looking for some protection, if you're looking for a way to have the strength to get through what you're going through, get some God, man. If you want a way out, get some God, man. If you've been gangbanging and you sick of gangbanging, get you some God, man. If you're tired of being on drugs and you're tired of drinking, get you some God, man. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you now, if you're trying to make your dreams come true and it look like you ain't gonna make it and you still believe that that's for you, get you some God, man. If you're setting a new goal, dream, or aspiration and you're trying to get there and you're gonna start out today, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you. See, it's real what I'm saying, man. I ain't no fake dude with it. You understand? I'm just telling you real. Get you some God, man. And be patient. Have faith. Believe. Don't doubt. But Lord have mercy, get ready to work your tail off. Did you hear me? Get you some faith. Believe. Don't doubt. And get ready to work your tail off. God can't bless it. You see, a lot of times we go to God asking for prayers and stuff, but we go to him and we don't give God nothing to bless. We want blessings, but we don't give him nothing to bless. You make one step, he'll make two. You start, he'll finish. You come, he'll go. You dream it, he'll build. You start it, he'll finish it. See, you trying everything your way. I'm going to go to court. I had a conversation with a man yesterday. Just called me, man, and was just talking about, but Steve, you know, man, this dude been owing me $2,300 for 4 years. I just asked him, have you survived the 4 without the $2,300? Yeah, man. How much you think you'd have spent trying to get to $2,300? Just a few hundred. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have a few hundred more to try to get this $2,300 that you've been trying to get for 4 years? Yeah, I could do that. But do you want to, man? Do you have the time to dedicate 4 more of your years to try to get $2,300? But, Steve, I'm out of work right now. I done fell on some hard times. I could use that money. And I've been praying to God to help me. Yeah, you've been praying to God to help you. God probably got something way greater for you, but you got to let go of your own thinking and let God have his way. You understand? You feel me?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is the one and only Nephew Tommy, the voice of Nephew Tommy, and the wonderful crew is helping me hold it down. The beautiful Shirley Strawberry. Good morning. Carla Farrell and Kia Junior Boy Spates. Top of this great getting up morning. I got to ask y'all something. Have y'all ever had the same dream twice, 3 times? Have y'all done that before?
I don't remember. Yeah, I guess I've had the same type of dream. I don't know the exact same.
Yeah. Same type dream. Yeah.
I don't know what I dreamed about last night.
I don't remember my dreams that much though.
Yeah.
Something had to happen during the day to trigger. Oh yeah, that was in my dream.
Right. You're right. It's like deja vu.
I keep going to pick Halle Berry up, and then I wake up when she opened the door. I don't understand why it's stopping right there.
She wakes.
And I keep waking up. So now I'm taking these sleeping pills trying to get back to this day that I got with Hallie. It's just something I'm going through. Okay, it's just something I'm going through.
Is it just you? Is it
You just wake up.
Every time she opened the door, then I wake up. She opened the door, hey Tommy, and then I wake up, and then it just stops right there every single time. I don't know what it is, but I keep taking these sleeping pills trying to get back to Hallie, and now I'm not. I don't know.
Okay, there's a lot.
As soon as we get through this morning,
There's a lot.
First of all, sleeping pills. What's wrong with you?
To get back to Hallie, to open the door.
Who wouldn't take a sleeping pill to get back to Hallie? What, I don't understand the problem.
And maybe when you get to her door, the cops are there waiting.
No, she invited me. She's waiting on me. She keep opening the doors. She keep opening the door and say, hey, Tommy. And every time that she say, hey, Tommy, I wake up. And I was like, I'll be damned. I just can't.
Go back.
I cannot get in that house for some reason.
Tommy, in a minute, you can keep taking these sleep pills. It's going to be Chuck Berry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so much wrong with this story. Stop that.
Every time.
But
Every time.
All right, Tommy. Now, when you did see her on the plane that time, remember, you couldn't speak. You couldn't speak.
I couldn't. I was speechless. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But that's got nothing to do with me waking up at this dream. She's opening the door. She's saying, "Hey, Tommy," and then I just wake up, and it's just so unfortunate, you know. And
so unfortunate. And then the security is like,
fortunate for her.
Come this way.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. We need you.
My man.
I hope she's having the same dream. I hope she's having the same dream I'm having. I hope she's experiencing this that I'm going through. It's just something I'm going through. I just thought I'd drop it on y'all this morning. It's just some time going through.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. But lay off. Okay. Yeah. And lay off the sleeping pills.
Hallie dreams. I've been breaking them in half, Shirley, and that might be my problem. Why I keep waking up. I'm not taking the whole pill. That's my problem.
Crushing it up in your applesauce.
Where are we, Mercy General? What are you talking about?
I'm taking half a pill and waking up.
Sir, I'm 56. You know how many people 56 got pills? We all got pills on our nightstand. I don't know why you acting brand new over there.
No, you're scaring me with the pills. All right. Thank you, I guess. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear again from the nephew. This time, run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
You know what I got, stupidity. You didn't fall, and you ain't getting no money. Let's go. You didn't fall, and you ain't getting no money.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach a Glenda Ann, please.
Yes, she.
How you doing? My name is Brad. I'm actually with the A&C department, accidents and conditions. Wanted to give you a call and see how you're doing this morning.
I'm just fine.
Great. Now, I am the accident and condition coordinator, the last person that it goes to before actually issuing out a check. And just wanted to give you a call and see how everything is going. Have you been to the doctor on your fall? And just wanted to do a follow-up with you and make sure everything is okay.
Yeah, everything is just fine. Thank you.
This is just a random procedure of all the notes that I have to write down. And like I said, this is the final step of getting you out a check. Now, you were offered $2,000. Is that correct?
If you work there, you go ask your supervisor. You would know all that if you worked there.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the file that I have, ma'am. I don't have everything in front of me.
If you got that wrote down, that's what they offer.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, here's what we're doing. I've also been brought some other records. Is this the first time you've actually had an incident like this?
What?
Is this the first time you've had an incident of actually falling?
Yeah, that's my first time.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, what we're doing, looking over the records here, I've got some actual incidents that it seems like you've actually fallen several times in other places. And what I'm having to do here, ma'am, is let you know that I am not going to sign off on this at all. So the money that has been offered to you, I am no longer going to be, I'm not going to confirm this check to go out to you. I don't think that there's anything wrong with you. I don't think that you have a problem. I think that there's something that you deliberately did in one of our stores.
I could care less about what you think. What happened was the was on the floor. I fell. they gonna have to pay for the claim either way it go.
No, we're not going to. Actually, ma'am, I'm going to need you to come down and sign an agreement that you actually made this whole thing up. And I need that in writing with your signature.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Look, ma'am, I don't care if you come down or I have to come down and haul your ass in, because I'm not signing over a check to you for somebody that deliberately laid down in the floor and act like something was wrong with them.
You're lying, deliberately done a thing.
There's a lot of people that assume that you're lying.
Well, I don't care what they assume.
Ma'am, let me explain something. We can take this thing further. I even have you on video, actually deliberately laying down in the middle of the floor as if you have actually slipped.
I know you're lying.
No,
now
I'm not.
I know you're lying.
No, I am not, ma'am. And
now
listen,
I know
we're not going to
lying.
give you $2,000. We're not going to give you $2.
What's your name?
My name is Brad with the A&C department.
Well, you won't be having a job too much for long because you a fool.
No, I'm not a fool. I want to make sure that you understand. I want to make sure that you understand that this is not something.
I want to make sure you understand
that this is not something that you can do or continue to do. Now, I want to hear it out of your mouth. You tell me, did you lay down on that floor deliberately?
You crazy. You think I'm finna sit here and tell you I deliberately laid down in a floor?
Or am I crazy? Am I crazy for you to sit here and tell me the truth?
I in the cell. That's it. That's all.
No.
That's all I
You deliberately laid down on that floor, and you're deliberately trying to get $2,000 worth of money that does not belong to you.
Well, you just review the damn tape then, and you'll see what happens.
Would you like for me to get authorities to come over, ma'am, and bring you in? Because what we're...
I don't give a who you get. You get whoever you want to get.
If I need to send authorities down there, ma'am,
okay, well, you send them over here. I'm not scared of them either.
I don't think I'm not.
Do?
They're going to bring you in, and you're going to sign this form I have that you deliberately laid down on that floor.
You a fool.
The nerve of you black people.
I'm not coming in. I'm not signing nothing. Now what you talking about? I don't know. I ain't never heard this you talking about.
Now I want you to bring your little narrow black behind in here so we can get this stuff rectified. Is what I want done.
Are you crazy or deaf? Or you ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, I tell you that. I am not coming in. I don't know what I would have to come in for.
I want you to sign a form that you deliberately laid down on this floor, and it was all fictitious.
Now, why the would I do something like that and then go to jail?
Why would you lay down in the floor in the first place when you knew nothing was wrong?
I told you I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was in front of you. I could look you in your eyes and tell when you're lying.
I told you. I told you what happened. That's it. That's all. Bye.
Hey, let me say one more. Hello? Call her right back.
Hello.
Man, I don't want to continue to go back and forth with you.
Look. I told you what happened. I'm not going to keep on telling you that. I don't know why the you keep calling me. Let me speak to your damn supervisor.
Let me say, well, first of all, ma'am, first of all, I am the supervisor. This is what I want. I think we can get this clear.
Look, what the I'm going to come in and sign what?
Here's what I want you to do. If you come down and sign it, I'll you go.
If you think I'm finna come and sign some papers saying I laid on the floor, it ain't none of that true. This was on the floor. I fell. That's it. That's all. Now, what the are you talking about?
Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking?
Are you listening?
Have you been drinking?
I want to
drinking got to do with anything. What I do on my own personal time is my business.
Can I say one more thing?
Drinking? Don't keep calling me with that.
Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'll let you go.
My back still hurt, and you talking about you ain't gonna give me no money. You crazy? I am gonna get some money. They should have had that up off the floor. Then I wouldn't be having to go through none of this. You have I been drinking?
Glenda, I'm gonna say one more thing to you, and then I'm gonna let you go.
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother JT.
Who did it? James.
James, baby, James.
I don't know. Yeah, James, I'm going to get him when he get home. Who is this?
This is Nephew Tommy. How you doing, baby? You stand your ground, baby.
Second, huh?
Stand your ground, baby. Stand it. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. My pressure was going up a little bit, but now I'm fine now.
And everybody here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show, we love you, Glenda.
Okay, thank you. I love you too.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Crazy. Coming up next, it is Ask the Riddle-O.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, we will recap last night's Cultures. It was the biggest night ever at the BET Awards.
Yeah.
Carla, girl.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
Jam-packed.
It was a fun night last night at the BET Awards. They celebrated the 50th anniversary of hip hop with some great tributes. That's coming up. We'll talk about it at the top, like I said. But right now, it is time to ask the Riddle-O. Of course, that stands for the Ready to Love Officer. And Junior, here we go. Taronda in Kansas City writes, I'm a single mother and my child's dad put a tent in my backyard to camp out with our son. My boyfriend was at my house overnight because he doesn't trust my ex. Is this normal or should my boyfriend trust me around my son's dad?
He's just a little insecure, that's all. You know, because that is the boy's daddy, his real daddy, and he just a little insecure. That's all. Don't sweat that. Now, are you letting them come in the house after a certain time? Don't nobody normally stay out there all night. Are you letting them come on in and then he gonna catch a couch? That's why the boyfriend hanging around like they ain't staying out there all night. They gonna come in this house sooner or later, and at some point somebody got to go to the bathroom. So they not really They not really camping. Trust me, they coming in that house, and what he want to know is somebody coming in there about 2:00. Yeah, we want to know what's moving around in there. I understand the boyfriend. Yeah, I'll be right there at the door when they come in. So when y'all get through going, y'all get on right on back out there. That's what y'all decided y'all was gonna do today. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna camp till the sun come up, and then you gonna get in your car and carry your ass home. Go ahead,
What you think, Junior?
Same thing nephew just said. That's absolutely right. Yeah. Everybody staying out there all night in the backyard. This ain't no woods.
But
y'all just in the backyard.
Isn't that the point of camping, though? To stay out in the tent all night?
Yeah. But like Tommy said, somebody got to go to the bathroom.
Porta potty out there.
No, we ain't doing all that. That costs. But we in the backyard, though. So I'm with Tommy. Yeah, the boyfriend at the kitchen, at the back door, waiting on y'all to come back in here. That's exactly right, dog. He's right.
And if it's like my yard, them mosquitoes gonna run your butt back up in that house anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Moving on to Mo in Nashville. Mo says, I had sex with a girl that works at the grocery store. I do the shopping, but my wife asked if she could ride with me yesterday. I faked a cramp in my side, so my wife had to go in without me. Should I tell the cashier that I'm married just in case?
God.
Come on, man.
What?
God.
Okay.
Ooh, now you gotta pick a whole new grocery store. God, dog.
That's it.
Oh, we back at Kroger's. We can't go to Publix no more. We at Kroger's now. Come on.
I think your wife must be sensing something. Now she want to ride to the store with you. So,
Carla, what you got?
Your wife definitely feeling something, partner.
I want to go to Publix because there's a sale. Let's go.
You know what, baby? We're going to start using Instacart. We're not going to do all this running around like this no more.
No. I want to go in the store because I want to pick out my meat specifically. I want to see it and my fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
So let's go to Publix. Come on.
Hell no.
That's why we can't go in there because somebody was picking out something. No.
No, we at Wayfield. We at Wayfield Foods now. No.
You're in LA at Ralph's and Vons.
We at Ralph's now. No, I'm not doing it.
We can't afford it, but we're going to Whole Foods now. Okay?
Yeah. Get two things.
But I'm going to Publix because they got this sale. You want to ride with me? Let's go up there real quick.
I'm having a sickle cell crisis immediately. Immediately. Not down there. We can't.
I thought we were let's start juicing for the next month. How about that? Let's do some juicing.
Juicing in the summer leading up to 4th of July.
We finna elevate you morning, noon, and night. That's what we finna do. We finna elevate.
Yep.
No ribs and the juicer.
4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Too vacation.
If I'm sleeping with the cashier, we can't go in there. Nope.
Now you can get them ribs in that Ninja. Have you put that? Y'all ain't about that Ninja. Get that Ninja. You can get that rib in that Ninja now.
Yeah.
Powerful blades.
All right, moving on to April and Gary. April says, I just had a baby and my husband says I've never been sexier. He did the same thing after our first baby and that's how we ended up with the second one. How do I get him to stop worrying me for sex until I'm feeling sexy and in the mood again? He needs to wait.
Wait. Don't nobody wait. What do you mean? No.
No, he has to wait.
Yeah. Her body's got
wait on what?
That's a fertile time after you have a baby. You can get pregnant just like that again.
Well, he need to get some protection, but we ain't gonna wait though. No.
Not that, yeah.
But her body, she just had a baby.
And we're gonna have
if you're not comfortable with your body, then keep this cover up around you. But we gonna make sure this works though. Keep this cover up around you. We fine.
Tommy, man.
She
Where
needs
is your
a minute.
turtleneck? Where's your turtleneck at?
Thank you.
Oh, she needs a minute.
Come on, Carla.
Why can't he get a vasectomy so they can't keep having all these babies?
I'm gonna cut
Why
myself.
can't we just go to Walgreens? Anybody cutting on me?
Cut
What is
myself?
you call?
That's birth control. What's the problem?
No. We ain't doing no snipping. We going down here to Walgreens. You gonna put this house dust on since you uncomfortable, and we gonna make it work.
But you do understand that after a woman has a baby, she needs a minute to heal and get back.
Oh, I understand that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
now
you.
we'll wait on that.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about her being uncomfortable with her appearance.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
But she did have a baby.
Right. And while we're waiting, she can get pregnant again.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is get that gown that's open in the back and let's handle this from now.
Selfish.
What?
Selfish.
No, all right. Hey, how did we just have a baby? We was doing something to have a baby. What we mad about? We was doing this to have a baby.
But are you considering her at all?
Is she considering me?
Me?
She just had a baby, you selfish.
What?
I was there when the baby came through. I'm here. I'm here.
Come on.
Baby came
through her whole body. Okay.
Carla, come on now. Y'all got to understand this now. I mean, I waited 9 months. I gave you 9.
I hate
How much time do y'all need? No, just
at least 6
enlighten me. How much time do you need
6
for us
weeks
to get back to normal?
All right,
that's what they tell you.
Quit taking baths then, because you keep coming out here naked.
So selfish.
Quit letting me see.
Yeah. Quit letting us see this.
You are stupid. All right, last one. Stephanie in DC says, for my birthday, my husband asked my bestie to buy me a birthday gift because he was traveling. My bestie was not supposed to tell me, but she did. He cursed her out, and I feel like he was out of line. Why won't he call her and apologize?
It was wrong to cuss her out. Man. That's a bit extreme. That's a bit extreme right there. You ain't got to go that far. Now, she messed up his surprise, but you ain't got to disrespect the lady and cuss her out like that. Just don't trust her no more. You found out you can't trust her.
All right,
plan
guys.
ahead and get your wife's birthday.
Yeah, that's what I say. All right, thanks to Ridolo and Junior. Coming up next, we'll recap the BET Awards right after this.
Really though.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
There's some written rules of rap, like Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments.
1, 2, 3, 4,
but there's also unspoken rules that only apply to a select few.
We get the short end of the stick.
We just do.
This is the Louder Than a Riot podcast. And from sexism to homophobia, we're breaking down these rules to explore how the double standard became the standard in rap and how it's affected the genre we love.
Listen to Louder Than a Riot podcast from NPR within the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
It was culture's biggest night, the BET Awards. Yes, it was. We know how big it all was, celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip hop. They also paid tribute to Tina Turner, and Patti LaBelle did the honors. Patti sang Tina Turner's classic Simply the Best, but Patti kind of experienced a technical issue with the show's teleprompter, and she kind of missed some of the song's lyrics, but she is gracious. She is a professional. She just told the audience, I'm trying up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know everyone loves Patti, and she is forgiven as far as I'm concerned. Patti kept on singing. She kept it professional. And for the rest of the show's highlights, here is Carla to break it down for us.
Yeah.
Carla?
Break it down. Come on.
Down.
Yeah, we love Patti, just like Shirley said. Even the best makes mistakes. So we love you, Patti. Don't even sweat it. All right, so break it down. Let's see. BET Awards, Kid Capri. I loved it. He's kind of hosting or curating the hip-hop segment. So it was a tribute. Then, then the Sugar Hill Gang walked out there. Big Daddy Kane paid tribute to Biz Markie. It was really good. I had my daughter watching with me. She was like, who's that? I said, my husband not like, who are you getting on that?
I know. You don't know who Big Daddy Kane is, girl.
Girl, stop. Oh, my goodness. I love. Also, too, that before the award show, the red carpet moment. Look, if you book. I was up there singing that. It was nice. Coco Jones. Oh, she was stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning last night. She won Best New Artist. The Migos, Offset and Quavo, they did a tribute to Takeoff. That was very, very touching.
Really good.
Lotto, she won Best Female Hip Hop Artist. Did you see her run up on stage? Her shoes, her heel wasn't together. She had one heel on and one heel off. And she ran up on stage, and I love that relationship that she has with her sister. Her and her sister do and go everywhere together. It's really, really cool.
I love her energy.
For her.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Lotto. Yep, Uncle Luke, Tommy. Luke, Miami.
Luke.
Trina. The baddest B. There was a lot going on with that Miami look.
Yeah.
Going on. Down South, Jeezy, T.I. They hit the Down South tribute. Master P, make them say,
He had good energy, too. He had real good energy on stage.
He always had good energy. Eric Sermon, Keith Murray, Redman. It was really it was star-studded.
Don't forget MC Light representing MC for the ladies. Oh,
yes. Light was.
She's still the bomb.
Yes, legend. Still legend. Cha-cha style with the Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
That was good. That you met the spot. Light
I felt like we popped in a cassette tape last night. That's what I felt.
Yeah. Took you back, Tommy. Took you back. Yes. And Light, of course, she does the audio voice work.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, so she was doing a little double duty last night. All the way up, Fat Joe, Remy Ma. Remy Ma looks so good.
Didn't she look good?
Yeah, Shirley texted me and said, Remy Ma looks great.
She looked beautiful. She did.
Yep. And let's talk about the Lifetime Achievement Awards. Busta Rhymes. Swiss Beats, Marlon Wayans, they presented Busta Bus with his Lifetime Achievement Awards. They gave him his flowers. Busta was very emotional. Very emotional. Yeah. He cried. He said that, he talks about being a father. That was part of his speech. He talked about father and what he had to do to make it happen and how he would go into the studio. And there was a lot of stuff Busta talked about that we didn't need to know that he was oversharing about. But he was
that's what happened when you get emotional. You let it all out.
Right.
He didn't want to cry, though. He didn't want to. He tried. Yeah, he tried.
He too big.
He made me cry.
He said, I'm wearing this on my sleeve. I don't want to cry. But then he just pulled out his handkerchief and started crying on stage. He talked about, he took us back. He talked about when he was in the Leaders of the New School and when he got kicked out the group and what he had to do. He said that a lot of greatness from our people and our culture is by default because it is the magic that we have. And he told the audience that he was grateful that the blessing that has been bestowed upon me and this gift that I have been given. He also talked to the new hip-hoppers, the new rappers and the culture and stop the beefing and coming together. Yeah. Because, you know, Chuck D, Public Enemy, kind of put Busta on. Yeah. And so he talked about that and how the OGs need to get together with the new guys. So it was really, really good.
His kids were so proud of him. Yes. They were drinking in every word. It was really emotional, his speech and everything. I love that part of it. It was family. This is their dad. Busta Bus is my daddy.
Busta got 6 kids. Who said Busta? You got 6 kids. He said, yup.
That's what drove him, though. That's what drove him.
Busta out here busting.
I'm going to kill you.
That's what drove him to be great because, you know, he had to take care of his children. He did.
Yep, that's it, Shirley. That's it. And the video before his speech, you know, all of the artists, his peers, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, Diddy, all of them talking, Swiss Beats, all of them talking about Busta. It was just a good show. Tiana Taylor's mom, Tiana Taylor won Best Video Director. Yeah. Her mama got on stage, called her on the phone, put the phone on the screen. It was a lot. Sis. She called her daughter sis. I know it's some stuff I'm missing, but it was Culture's biggest night, the BET Awards. I'm sure we'll be talking about it for a few days.
That's right. Coming up next, you can find out if you are or not the father at home. That's right. Maury Povish has an at-home DNA test. We'll talk about it right after this. Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys. So Maury Povish, remember Maury Povish, the longtime TV host who famously revealed the results of paternity tests on his TV show, You Are Not the Father, You Are the Father. Well, Maury is selling his own DNA paternity test that you can take at home.
That's smart.
The testing kit is called The Results Are In.
Come on, brown envelope.
I love it. You better brand yourself, Maury. I love it. And it comes with materials and instructions to find out if you are or if you are not the father. DNA samples are collected and then sent into a lab for analysis. Results are then mailed to you in the privacy of your own home without the rowdy studio audience where you have to walk off stage and all that and, you know, in disbelief and everything. Yeah. Maury says he's made it easier and more affordable to get the answers you need. Now, it's guaranteed that the test results would be available in up to 2 days, and the test boasts a 99.99% accuracy rate. Would you trust that, or would you follow up with a real lab for a real DNA test for another kind of DNA?
I want to go to the real lab. I trust Maury, but I want to go to the real lab. I want to be in there. I don't trust my mailman. I trust that something gonna get mixed up. It ain't
nobody mixing up your lab results in the mail.
I'm just saying. Like even with COVID, I want to take my own test. I swab myself. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. You do your own prostate exam, all of it.
I do all that.
Oh my goodness.
Junior?
I want the Maury test.
Me too. He was very.
I want to come back and it say you are not the father or you are the father. I need that. I want that. I said, see, I told you.
You want audio?
Yeah, I want the audio. That's what I need.
What about on the show? I would love it when they would take off running.
Man,
when they do the happy dance. Oh my God!
That cameraman had to be in shape.
And they went behind the camera,
chasing them behind that. When they take off that stage, all them hallways, all them people they dodge. Oh,
I only slept with him. That's it. I don't know where all these other men came from. He was just my only boyfriend.
She would get up and point to the screen. She would point to the screen, y'all. Look at my baby. They look just alike, but the audience would be like, yeah.
They got the same nose.
Cameraman.
Those are his eyes. He was the only one.
Cameraman be on his way, boy. He be behind them the whole way. They turning corners going through those. He is still there. I said, look at this. He got to be in shape.
Don't you have to swab the guy in order to get these tests?
Yeah. But Maury would have the results after they would do all that.
Tyrone, you are the father.
God. I'm going to love my baby, though. I'm going to raise my baby, though.
Coming up at 34 minutes after, a 27-year-old Atlanta man has gone from 5 feet 5 inches tall to 6 feet tall after 2 surgeries. We'll tell you what happened right after this.
Oh, I'm getting that.
I knew that'd get your attention.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Since there's proof that leg lengthening surgery actually works, okay? A 27-year-old man in Atlanta, his name is Denzel Sigers, has extended his height from, get this, 5 feet 5 inches tall to 6 feet tall. He gained 5 inches. Okay.
Any side before I get this surgery, tell me any side effects.
All right, let me finish. He said he was inspired to do a limb lengthening surgery after he was bullied and rejected for being too short. Sigers reportedly told People.com that his troubles with being short began in high school, so he was glad to pay over $80,000 to grow 7 inches taller. That's right. He traveled to Turkey. This happened in Turkey now to get the surgeries. He got 2 surgeries, and he said he had to relearn to walk after each surgery. Nonetheless, Siger says the process was smooth and totally worth it. He didn't say anything about any side effects, Tommy. Nothing. He just said it was smooth. It happened. He got 2 surgeries. Only thing, he had to relearn to walk. So there you go.
So when you going, Tommy? When you going to Turkey?
I'm not flying way to Turkey. I wait till they start doing it over here. I'm not going way to Turkey to get this done.
But you know what? They're doing some stuff in Turkey because, they do a lot of dental work in Turkey. It's a lot cheaper than it is in the U.S., so they're doing that. And now...
And they do hair restoration, too, in Turkey. Yes, they do.
Oh, you checked it.
You just change your whole body in Turkey.
So me and Tommy going to Turkey.
Yeah. So we gonna go over there. We gonna come out 6 foot something, a whole lot of hair on our head.
Yeah.
And what else?
Just be taller and teeth, and just be taller than your uncle. Just be taller than your uncle.
6'5", blinging with a box cut fade. Boy, look at that boy, Tommy. Boy, that boy cold with it.
But why he walk like that? He walking straight crazy.
Well, he had to relearn.
He had to relearn. Straight out that tall, Tommy. Boy, the bow ain't gonna be in your leg. The bow in your leg gonna be so deep, boy.
Don't worry. That's all right. But when I walk up to Uncle Steven looking dead in the face, what you talking about, boy?
So, what is Steve? 6'2", right?
Yeah. 6'2",
So that's just interesting. It's interesting if it can be done. He had 2 surgeries. It cost $80,000. That doesn't seem like a whole lot of money for that, though.
We're going to get a loan for that. We get a leg loan for that. You can get a leg loan.
A leg loan.
Leg loan. But it's the box cut that's going to throw y'all, because that's going to make me, if I get 6'2", that box cut going to make me about 6'5". I'm going to be cold with it. And then I'm blinging too. Got my teeth done. What?
Yeah.
This now that's when Shamar Moe and them gonna have to sit down. Now y'all gonna have to sit down. Idris, all of them, y'all gonna have to sit y'all behind down.
Whatever.
Tommy has a ride.
So Junior, I'm surprised, but then not surprised that you know that they do hair transplants.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about going. But like, I said, man, I'm gonna go to Turkey, get this whole line pushed up forward. I'm gonna get the whole line pushed back where it originally was. I really am.
Okay.
Really am.
Okay.
Me and Tommy gonna be on the plane when we come back. When we land, you think Idris got to sit down? Everybody got to sit down if my line come back.
Because you had those curls, Junior. Man, you had curly hair.
I can get that.
Oh, he had a great grade of hair now.
Yeah. Junior had curly hair when I first
working with
met
Tommy,
him.
boy, I'm talking about, you couldn't tell me I wasn't sexy when I touched that stage. You couldn't tell me.
Nothing. Continue.
Nothing.
Turkey, here we come.
Yeah, we're going down. Tommy, come on, man, let's go, dog.
Man, check
Turkish Air, is that the airline? Turkish Air?
Yeah,
I think
check
so,
the flights. See what Southwest don't go over there.
No.
Southwest don't.
No. But and you better
Spirit don't go through there.
No. You better hope their system don't shut down Southwest.
Yes. But if you went over there, if you could do it before Steve comes back from vacation.
I wouldn't even talk to him.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I'm slapping him when I'm 6'3", I'm slapping him when he get back. Because I gotta shock him with this. I have to.
Yeah.
Tommy is 6'3", 6'4". What?
And Junior hairline back. Oh, he ain't gonna be okay.
All right, well, Turkey, here we come. Yeah. All right, coming up next.
Here they come.
Yeah, you're already tall, Carla. All right, coming up next, the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
I'm wearing all his suits if I'm 6'4".
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's the strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, you can yell and shout because I'm out. All right, we'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few, because right now it is time for today's prank phone call with the nephew. What you got for us, Nav?
Sure, it's about to get real funky up in here.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah, this right here is called Musty Son.
Oh,
Musty Son.
What you're not
if you're gonna prank somebody and they got kids, that is the most sensitive subject. That turns them on right there. Musty Son. Let's go, cat dog. Let's get funky up in here.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Vanessa, please.
This is she.
Hi, Vanessa. My name is Robert. I'm the one of the owners. You know my wife, Michelle. We own the daycare.
Yes. How can I help you?
Okay. We've been, I think we've had your son Malik probably close to a year now. Am I right?
Yes, you have. Is everything okay?
No, everything is fine. Everything is fine. I don't think we have a problem that we can't clear up. I have a question for you. Have you been noticing anything different about Malik? Like concerning hygiene at all?
Hygiene? No, not that I can recall. What are you talking about?
Okay. How old is Malik?
He's 2.
Okay. Well, we seem to have come across a little glitch here that we're going to try to take care of here at the daycare. Actually, my wife didn't. I told her I would make the phone call and leave her out of it. I know you see her every day. What
glitch are you talking about? What is this glitch?
I'm sorry?
Glitch. What is this glitch that you want to talk about? I'm confused.
Okay. Well, actually, what we're having is, it seems like every day here lately for the last 2 months, Malik has been, very musty. He hasn't been really sweaty, but just real musty.
Okay, you clearly have the wrong child, because I give my son a bath every night, and most mornings before he leaves for school, I give him another bath again. So, yeah, I'm pretty positive you have the wrong child.
No, ma'am. Your son is Malik, right? And he's 2 years old. You guys have been here with us right close to a year now, correct?
Yes, and?
Okay, and he's a cute little kid with the curly hair. I know exactly which one he is. So what I'm saying to you is that we are having problems. He's just reeking, He's real musty.
Okay, you know what? My son does not reek. I don't know what child you're talking about, but you're not talking about my child. I just told you I make sure that he gets a bath every night. So that's not my child. My child is very clean.
Okay, well, hang on, Vanessa. What I'm trying to get you to understand is this is why my wife didn't want to call, okay? And I'm glad I'm actually the one that made the call. What we need to do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try a little experiment for the next month or so.
Experiment?
I'm sorry?
What do you mean experiment? What kind of experiment?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some male deodorant on him for the next just for the next month, and we'll see how it plays out.
No. You're not going to put anything on my child. That's not going to happen.
Okay, well, ma'am, I'm trying to fix the problem here. I just wanted to call.
He doesn't have a problem. I already told you that my son is clean. You're not going to put any on him, and if you do, it's going to be a problem. Do you understand me?
Okay, ma'am, I'm not trying to have an argument with you. What I want you to know is...
Well, I'm not trying to have an argument either, but you're talking about putting deodorant on my child. You can't do that. I'm not going to have that happening. Please don't make me have to come down to that school for you and your wife.
Okay, ma'am, listen, we're going to have to do something about your child. Your child is musty, okay? And you're sitting here getting an attitude with me, and I'm trying to let you know your child is musty.
You're talking nonsense. Maybe you're the one that's musty. Maybe you and your wife are musty. My child is not musty. I keep telling you that I bathe him every night. Which part of that don't you understand?
I understand everything that you're saying. Maybe it's the soap. Maybe something is not taking effect. I'm not sure, okay? But
maybe he doesn't smell it right, because I don't know what child you're smelling, but you're not smelling my child.
Deodorant on him.
You are not using male deodorant on my child. Do I need to there for you with the cops and sue your entire establishment. You don't want that to happen. Stay away from my child. Are you crazy? You know, matter of fact, where's my son?
Ma'am, your son is fine. Your son is in there with the rest of the kids. They're playing. Today is the first day I sprayed a little bit of male deodorant on his arm.
You said what?
See how that worked out.
Okay, so you crazy. Look, Cheryl, can you cover for me for a couple of minutes? I'm bringing my there right now. I'll be there within the hour because you must be crazy. What do you mean you sprayed my son?
Ma'am, I just sprayed a little bit of deodorant on him just to see if we can...
I didn't give you permission to do that, and I keep telling you that there's nothing wrong with my child, and you took it upon yourself to go and spray my child, and you weren't supposed to do that. Are you crazy? I'm bringing my right now.
Okay, well, what are you coming here for? The boy your son Malik is fine. Why are you coming here?
No, he's clearly not fine. If you're going around spraying, why don't you spray because clearly you're smelling and reeking and funky as hell. I ain't give you no to spray my child. I'm going to come down there and I promise you, I'm going to shoot all y'all because you crazy.
Okay, let me say this, ma'am. Your son is musty. He's been reeking for the last...
My son is not musty. How many times I gotta tell you that he's not musty? You know what? I ain't even trying to hear you because you clearly crazy. How you go around spraying people's kids? And I was my child. Did you smell the other kids? You know what? I'm about to get in my car and come down there for your ass because you must be crazy.
Hello? Hello? Oh.
Hello?
Why did you hang up on me? I'm trying to fix the problem, ma'am.
Wait. What you want? I told you that I'm coming down there. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Once.
But I needed to let you know one more thing that's going on here.
What could you possibly need to let me know? Because I'm on my way to right now.
Where are you now? Are you in your car? Where are you?
I am heading to my car, about to get in my car to come down there for because you must be crazy spraying my child.
Before you get to your car, I need to tell you one more thing about your son, okay?
Please, what you possibly have to tell me?
I want to tell you that this is, listen to me, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girlfriend Cheryl got me to prank phone call you.
What the That's, you know, I'm standing here in the parking lot about to come down there for and that knew exactly what I was about. I'm going to get her. Because I'm thinking, I know my child is musty. I know my child is clean and he don't smell. Ooh, I'm going to get her.
I just talked to her. She said she's right here in her cubicle. You got to call her right now. I said, okay, just chill out. I'm going to call her.
I'm going to get her. You don't know.
Hey, is Malik nice and clean?
Malik is always nice and clean and smelling right. So I don't know what the hell you were talking about. I was like, not my child. He got the wrong child. You were about to get it. You don't even know.
Oh, man. All right, Vanessa, you got to tell me one more thing, baby. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The one and only Steve Harvey Morning Show.
I did it, and I ain't taking it back. I did it. What?
Yeah.
What? I did
calling
it.
people about their baby, pushing their buttons like that. Yeah. Play too much. It's too
Look, hey. There's some little kids walking around here that's really, gamey. They look gamey now.
That is true. Need to get in that shower with that bag.
The nephew is coming to St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, get ready. That is July 7th, 8th, and 9th. The nephew is coming to town. Skip to the Lou. I will be at the Helium Comedy Club. July 7th, 8th, 9th. St. Louis. Laying in the cut is Dothan, Alabama. July 15th, Dothan, Alabama. Tickets on sale right now. And then after that, I'm at the Cap Outside Conclave, where you can catch me on the 22nd, which is Saturday, where I will be hosting the family outing on the Riverwalk. You don't want to miss it, baby. Tickets on sale right now. Go to CappaConclave2023.com. That's CappaConclave2023.com. And guess what's almost sold out? That nephew, on the 23rd. In Redondo Beach, California. We getting there. We almost there. Got a few tickets left. I'm proud of y'all, LA and everybody around the way. Y'all must miss the nephew, because I miss y'all too. But I looked at the tickets and said, oh my God, I think they love the nephew. So, few tickets left. Redondo Beach, California at Redondo Performing Arts Center. The nephew is coming on Sunday night, the 23rd. Tickets on sale right now.
All right, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. The subject is you can yell and shout because I'm out. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
There's some written rules of rap, like Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments.
1, 2, 3, 4,
but there's
5,
also
6, 7,
unspoken rules that only apply to a select few.
We get the short end of the stick. We just do.
This is the Louder Than a Riot podcast. And from sexism to homophobia, we're breaking down these rules to explore how the double standard became the standard in rap and how it's affected the genre we love.
Listen to Louder Than a Riot podcast from NPR within the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, you can yell and shout because I'm out. Dear Stephen Shirley, my husband is the most disrespectful cheater on the planet. He's messy with it. I cheated on him for 4 years when we first got married, and he never suspected a thing. But he wants the world to know he's cheating and will park his car in front of a restaurant when he's on a date. My friends don't even tell me when they see him out anymore. It wasn't until my 11-year-old son came home and told me that his teacher had a picture of her and his daddy in her phone and showed it to him. I called his teacher and she asked why I was so worried about what my ex-husband was doing. I let her know that I wasn't the ex, well, at least not yet. I told my husband I was leaving him and he cried, yelled, and pitched a fit all night. I told him he could yell and shout because I'm out. I've been looking for apartments and I started being rude like him. I leave apartment booklets on the coffee table and I took a chunk of money out of our savings to make him question what's going on. I don't answer any of his questions when he asks if I'm really leaving him. I took his cell phone because I pay for it. I took his car because I pay for that too. His car is in my mom's garage and he showed up over there yelling and screaming in front of her house. This man can dish it out, but he can't take it. He showed up at my job and my coworkers asked him to leave. He started all of his yelling and screaming at my job. We all laughed. I don't want a man that is disrespectful and then tries to be a crybaby. He's had our pastor come to the house to try to talk to me. And at this point, I've cheated, he's cheated, and it's time to let this marriage go. Should I file for divorce or stay and make him as miserable as possible?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Okay. Why are you guys even married? I don't get it. And yes, to answer your question, please file for divorce immediately. Everyone just doesn't need to be married. And you guys sure don't. This is stupid. And for what? I don't even understand what you're doing. How is this a marriage when all you guys do is cheat on each other? And you started the cheating right from the beginning of your marriage. Now he's cheating, but you're mad because of the way he's cheating? Am I reading this letter correctly? He's open with it, whereas you were more discreet with your cheating because he didn't find out about it. Everyone knows that women are better cheaters. So what? Okay, the best thing you guys can do at this point is put yourselves out of your own misery. The cheating started with you, but you don't even say why. I mean, just because you wanted to cheat, it sounds like. I think you cheated just to cheat. And you sound like it would be okay if your husband would just cheat respectfully. You called him a disrespectful cheater. All he was doing was just following your lead. Again, for whatever reason, you started the cheating. This letter is really stupid, and now you want out because he's doing it to you disrespectfully? You're wrong in this one, sis. You created this mess. I say get out and just stay single because you don't understand how marriage works, okay? You're not supposed to cheat. And you did that the first years of your marriage. What, for 4 years? Get out. Tommy, come on. This letter makes me mad. This is so stupid.
This is stupid. I've never heard of a respectful cheater.
Exactly.
I don't what does that mean? A respectful cheater? I'm cheating over here real good, so he don't know nothing. I'm respecting him. This is stupid, lady. What are you talking about? You know who else messy? This damn teacher messy. Now you done brought the baby in there. What are you showing the baby the picture for? What is that for? That was salty as well. This whole relationship is toxic. It is. And y'all need to get out. Y'all need to part ways instead of y'all arguing at somebody's house. Y'all done hid the cars and you done took his cell phone. Man, stop. Give this man give him a phone. Let him have that little piece of communication. I don't know nothing. I don't know what you're going to do about this car. Y'all need to everybody need to be packing up and moving out. That's what everybody need to be packing up and moving out. Let's get our stuff together and roll out because it's not working. Respectfully cheating. I respected you when I cheated on you. You know, now you just all out here in the open cheating on me and everybody's seeing this. Now you're not gonna do it respectfully. Then we have an issue here.
Exactly. Right. So stupid.
That's so if we're not gonna, you're gonna respect me when you cheat on me is what you need to be doing. Okay? That? All right. So if you're gonna cheat, then you need to drive somewhere, crawl up in a garage, and y'all do y'all thing behind closed doors. But I know you ain't ate in no restaurant with nobody. That is disrespectfully cheating. And that right there is not gonna work. You're gonna respect me when you cheat on me. And I mean that. Put some spec on my cheat. Put some spec on this cheat, okay?
Then it'd be okay with her. Yeah.
On this cheat. And then I'll be fine with you. I'm comfortable with that. If you and Glenda is gonna do what y'all doing, that's fine. As long as only me, you, I don't really need to know what you and Glenda doing. But the fact that I know now, you're not respecting me. Hello?
Not Glenda though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I graduated in '85. I knew a bunch of Glenda.
Glenda. Junior, what you got? We can start off here and then finish.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Since we talking about cheating, there's some rules. If we're gonna be cheating, let's just understand what the rules are. First of all, if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna need money first. You're gonna have to have that to cheat. Okay, you can't have nobody else paying your bills and you try to cheat now. That don't work well because they repossess your car. Now you can't get to your cheating now. You can't even get over there. Okay, now they took your phone. Now you can't call your cheating partner. You can't do it. It's rude. You need money to cheat is what I see.
Hang on, Junior. Hang on. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, you can yell and shout because I'm out. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it's time to recap the Strawberry Letter and get to part 2 of Junior's response. The subject is, you can yell and shout because I'm out. This wife wrote this Strawberry Letter, and she's mad because her husband is cheating on her, but he's doing it very disrespectfully. He's all out in the open with it. You know, people know that he's cheating, and she cheated at the beginning of their marriage. The wife did, who wrote the letter, but she obviously did it respectfully, where he didn't know she was cheating. So the problem is obviously not that he's cheating, but that he's so disrespectful with it. You know, the little boy, that's how, when she really got mad, her son saw a picture of his teacher and her dad and his dad. So he was upset about that. He showed it to the mom and she was like, we're getting a divorce because you don't know how to cheat. You're too disrespectful with your cheating. So, I mean, she's asking us, should she file for divorce or stay with him and make him as miserable as possible? This letter is crazy. It's really dumb. And, Junior, we want to hear from you now. What you got on this? You can yell and shout because I'm out.
All we talk about is cheating. It's just rules to cheating. You have to make your own money to cheat. Now, the reason why I understand this, Tommy, is because I've had a woman pay my cell phone bill and I was cheating and got my phone snatched. I understand it. Hard to cheat through email. Hard to cheat through email. Because you got to wait for them to get the message and message you back. It's easier. When she took the phone, I'm emailing cheating now. I'm emailing.
Paper trail.
What time are you going to come by and pick me up? See, I'm doing too much now. It's too much work. You need at least, this is what I've discovered, just for cheating. You need at least $70K a year to cheat. If you ain't making that, quit cheating. Because it's going to cost. Hotel rooms cost. Dinners cost. Dates cost. You're going to have $70K a year to cheat. If you have $55,000, don't even do it. It's not even worth it because you can't afford it. You can't afford it. Because I'm telling you.
So you need a cheating account.
You got to have an account, but you got to make at least $70K a year. Because I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Everybody don't want to eat at Chili's every time we go out. That 2 for $20 ain't gonna last long. That 2 for $20 don't last long. Somebody gonna want a Houston's, a Papa Do's, a Maestro's, a Nobu. They gonna start wanting more. But you can't keep going over here.
The Mastro's gonna throw you into something.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you, you gotta have $70K a year, dog. Why is you out here with $45,000 a year cheating? You have no business. You should be the most faithful man. You gotta be faithful. 45,000. No, you ain't making enough to cheat, dog. Quit playing now. You need 70K. I put the number down. Because when I was making 45, telling jokes, dog, 45K a year, dog, trying to cheat, put myself in some situations. Couldn't pay the rent.
What?
Couldn't pay the rent. Shorty, I'm cheating.
That's back when you had a flip phone, right?
Dog, do you understand? The flip phone time, prime code, all these bills I got, and I got 45K a year telling joke, I can't afford it. Can't afford it.
So Junior, let me ask you this. Is there a way to, she's mad because he was such a disrespectful cheater. Is there a way to respectfully cheat?
Absolutely.
You could.
Respectfully cheat.
Yeah.
Just don't let them find out. That's respect right there. That's how you cheat. Now, if you know my cheating not here, when I got caught and she snatched that phone when I tried to make a phone call and that lady came on there, your service has been disconnected. It's not fun. I've been there. Making 45 a year trying to cheat. Can't afford it. About to lose my apartment. Trying to cheat. Cause the rent is,
now you're on a landline.
$550. I'm showing up with $539. I'm $12 short trying to cheat. That's all I can find out. When she snatched your car and your phone, it's hard to cheat through email. I tried it. Because you got to wait for a message to come back, Shirley. Carl, you got to wait for a message to come back. So I send the email. What time are you coming to pick me up? Now I got to wait.
Send.
Yeah, now I got to wait.
You got to hope.
I got to hope she got her checking her email.
Everybody don't check them daily now.
They don't do that.
No, they don't.
Did you send me something last?
No, I sent it on Tuesday, Tommy. I didn't get a message back till Friday. I can't even go out now.
You need to sit your butt down somewhere.
70K a year is what you need to cheat. If you ain't making that, just be faithful. Just be faithful.
But she has some nerve, though. She cheated on him for 4 years in the beginning of their marriage, and her claim to fame is that he didn't know anything about it. Now that she knows he's cheating, she's mad because he's out with it. This is just the dumbest, craziest letter ever.
It is.
Really.
Because she's mad at the disrespect and the sloppiness of it.
Yeah, not that he's cheating.
Right. Not that he's cheating. The audacity that he's taking pictures and doing all this.
If you're cheating, you're being disrespectful. Point blank.
Yes. Yes. They don't need to be married. They don't need to be married.
Y'all need to go y'all separate ways.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the boy. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. The baby. You have a son. This is so very crazy. He's all up at the job. I mean, they've got everyone in.
He down at the boy school with the teacher.
With the teacher. Yeah. This is just too much. Too much.
And then she bill and she took your car. Hard to cheat. Them two things you need to cheat is a car and a cell phone.
Now you on the bus with your son trying to go see the lady that you was around with because your ass ain't got no car.
I'm going to tell Mama, Daddy, I don't care.
Y'all both at the bus stop trying to catch a ride to the school.
All right, hit us up on Instagram. Thank you guys at Steve Harvey FM to comment on today's Strawberry Letter. You can also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeart Radio app. Now, coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, we doing sports talk today?
No, because I got a question for the nephew, because I'm really still upset about the strawberry left tummy.
Oh, it was about disrespectful cheating.
I don't know why we got to keep telling Shirley. Ain't no sports right now. We in a drought.
We in a drought right now. The NBA draft was just the other day. Okay, that's all we got. Victory, women, y'all was 7-5, went number 1. Okay, forget that. Got that out the way. Back to this cheating, Tommy. When you was cheating, Tommy, like we was cheating, though.
Did he say he cheated?
No, I'm talking about we was in college.
I don't know where the hell this going, but go ahead.
No, I'm talking about we was in college.
When you had more than one girl?
When we were just out here when women were feeling time.
I was wild in college. Go ahead.
Okay. How you had to cheat in college versus how you had to cheat, man? Come on now. When you was cheating in college, Tommy, how you had to get across campus? You had to get across that campus.
Yeah, you gotta get across the yard, but now you got to know what you're doing. But now I do have a pager though. I do have a pager, so that was like a nice little communication thing. Nextel, I did have that. You can't have two people on the same side of the yard. Okay, if you're gonna have to have them on opposite ends.
Yeah.
Okay, so over here on the north side of the yard, you got to eat over there. Don't come over to the south side eating at another cafeteria over there. You're gonna get yourself into something. Okay. Now, I already got one of them, they IDs, so I can swipe it to get something to eat.
Come on, boy.
I done done it. I done took that ID to the other side. I was so stupid. I was so stupid. I ran it. Go ahead, Carla. Can
I speak on that? Because when I was in college, the very thing happened. I busted my boyfriend at another girl's dorm, but I was driving his car. See, he played football. So I drive up. And my girl's in the car. Rest in peace, Suavette. You know it, Tommy.
Oh, Suavette.
You remember Suavette?
Yeah,
that's a ride or die right there, boy. Yeah. She was a ride or die.
She pulled down her glasses and say, man, that's your boy. Out there kissing on the girl.
How you want to handle this?
I was devastated, Junior. Devastated, Tommy, Shirley. I couldn't believe it. She's like, you want to do something? I was like, no. Play it cool. The next day, we walked across the yard with this girl. They going to the student center. They going to the cafeteria to eat. And all my friends turned around and said, you know it's over, right?
Yeah. It's over.
You're done.
I was so ashamed.
Carla, I got busted. I got busted at Prairie View. I got busted same way. Kissing a girl in my car and let the girl walk up on me. See me kissing this girl. I rolled the window down, act like I didn't even know. I said, excuse me, you had the wrong car.
If y'all don't get y'all butt out there on 290 and kiss each other, y'all don't need to be kissing on the yard.
That's what you did back in the day.
Good.
All right. Thank you, Junior. I think coming up at the top of the hour, a lady says she's ready to love Tommy, but she's not ready to comb her hair or wear any makeup. We'll get into that, talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
There's some written rules of rap, like Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments.
1, 2, 3, 4,
but there's also unspoken rules that only apply to a select few.
We get the short end of the stick. We just do.
This is the Louder Than a Riot podcast. And from sexism to homophobia, we're breaking down these rules to explore how the double standard became the standard in rap and how it's affected the genre we love.
Listen to Louder Than a Riot podcast from NPR within the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, so Jacqueline in Florida says, I'm 38, I'm single. I'm ready to love. I don't want to be on TV because I don't have the look for a dating show, and I haven't had sex in 4 years. I feel like the contestants on the show have to look a certain way, and you don't pick regular looking people. I work out a lot, so I barely comb my hair, and the only makeup I wear is chapstick. I tried dating online, but my profile picture is from 10 years ago. Here's a question from Jacqueline. Is there a man that will accept me as I am, or do I have to glam it up every day?
No.
That's what she wants to know.
You don't have to glam it up. I think there's a man that accepts you the way you are. I mean, because every man wants a woman that's going to, have a great appearance. But, if you're working out on a daily basis and, of course you're not going to be done up the whole time. But a man does want you to put on your best sometime. Now, when you're trying to get this man for the first time, I think we kind of want to see your best. Don't you think?
Because men are visual. Men are visual.
We're very visual. Yeah. So we want to see you. We want to see the stunning you that we know you are. Behind closed doors, when you got this and that. My wife got her hair all over her head. I love it to death, though. But, I know what my wife look like when we walk out and we holding hands together. She banging to me, baby. So, but you got to put on your best, at least when we talking about meeting a man for the first time. Come on now.
Okay, you can't
show up and you can't be just left the gym and now you trying to find somebody. Right. Now
I'm gonna tell you
Wait a minute. You have to comb your hair.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You keep that gym look, you're gonna be by yourself. I can tell you that now.
Yeah, you gotta comb your hair.
Keep that hair in a ponytail and see what happens.
You can't be Lululemon every time I see you. You gotta have something else.
I gotta know what I'm getting.
Well, that means she has a great body. She works out.
Body, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, she works out every day. But you still gotta comb your hair and
your hair.
Yeah,
what is the body in your hair nappy? What is that?
Well, just comb your hair. Comb it.
You got to get a protective hairstyle because she likes to work out. So something she can rock.
Now, what is that, Carla? What is that you can rock when you're working out there? I've seen ladies that work out every single day. So what hairstyle should that be?
It depends on her hair length. She might get braids.
Yeah,
she
braids.
May wear
a shortcut.
A shortcut like I'm doing with my hair. I'm wearing a wet curly look right now because it's so hot. So you can do that, or you can do a ponytail. There are many styles. She can obviously.
I'm with the ponytail.
Professional stylist. I'm not that.
Yeah.
But there are styles that they can come up with that, can protect your hair while you're working.
What about a wig?
A what? A wig?
A wig.
Yeah, she can do a wig.
You confused me.
They've done.
We didn't know what you had said.
Wig.
Everybody was like, what?
What? Precious.
What now? Yeah, but she could wear a wig, a weave, whatever, she needs to do to protect her hair and to enhance her appearance. You want to put your best foot forward when you're trying to meet someone. They'll like you for who you are, but again,
do me a favor,
visual.
Shirley.
Yeah.
Go back to what she said about the TV show, though. I didn't understand that. She sounds like
she said
we don't pick ordinary people.
Yeah, she said she doesn't want to be on TV because she doesn't have a look for a dating show. She said that she's tried dating online, but her profile picture is from 10 years ago, and she said that she feels like the contestants on the show have to look a certain way, and you don't pick regular-looking people. And you do.
We do pick regular-looking people.
How do you get on the show?
What is irregular? What does that look like? I don't understand.
I think what she's trying to say is the glam look. The women on the show are beautiful, ready to love contestants, but you want to step it up a little bit when you're on TV. You want to look.
Yeah, they stepping it up.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're regular. They're regular people, though.
And the people on TV, you see them glammed up. When they do their testimonials, you see them without makeup when they're out doing an activity. Their hair is up. They might have a hat on or something like that. And you see them all different ways. Yes, Tommy.
And this is a great time for this. July 7th, we'll be starting a brand new season, Ready to Love Dallas. You don't want to miss that on the OWN Network Friday night, hosted by yours truly. July 7th. A little shameless plug right there. Thank you.
We can't wait. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Listen up, Steve Harvey Nation. The legendary funk group Kool and the Gang returns to the stage at Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino with their residency, and you could win a trip for two to see them perform, including round-trip coach airfare, a 2-night hotel stay. The Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino, with its newly designed rooms, is the home of legendary Vegas fun. Enter now and get rules for a trip to Vegas to see Kool and the Gang at SteveHarveyFM.com. That's SteveHarveyFM.com. It is sponsored by Westgate Resorts.
All right, now.
All right. Well, I tell you what. We outside, baby. Vegas is back. We
Hollywood swinging.
Yes. Kool and the Gang. Ladies' night. Summer madness.
Yeah.
Ladies'
celebration.
Celebration. Yes.
They had the best curls, man. All of them. They
JT.
All of them.
JT was strong with it, boy.
Yeah. This is going to be a great show too. SteveHarveyFM.com. It is sponsored by Westgate Resorts. If you're looking for fun in the summertime, being outside, this is it. This is a show for you. It really, really is.
If you still have a curl, you should not be missing this show. You should really be at this show. This is
Every
for you.
now and again. You see those curls, don't you? All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour. We will play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather not be able to speak during sex, or would you rather not be able to use your hands during sex?
Ooh. I need my hands. I ain't got to say a damn thing.
Yeah.
I need my hands, though.
Gotta have those hands. Or what's the point?
Yeah,
How is we gonna get to where we need to be without these hands? I don't understand.
I can do this all day.
Okay. That's enough. Thank you.
I will sign language you to death. I swear I will.
And for the record, Junior, that is not a sexy sound.
Whatever. That's what I'm making.
Sounds like you're in pain.
That's what I'm making.
I need
All right,
my
would you rather sleep in a haunted hotel room, or would you rather sleep in a really nasty, filthy hotel room?
I can't be in that filthy hotel room.
But didn't we do that in Chicago? That was haunted. Remember when we went to that Chicago hotel?
And we checked right on out. You know how black people are with ghosts.
There, and then we was somewhere, we was down south, and they had some slaves on the wall. Remember that on a picture?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we was like, we got a hotel.
And I thought them slaves was talking. I couldn't sleep that night. I couldn't sleep. I don't know. I just felt like we was. I'm hollering and I thought we was trying to steal away. I was trying to steal away.
Tom, I'm telling you, dog, I was it's in Savannah, Georgia. It's called The Mansion.
I've been there.
You been there?
It's a little boutique hotel.
Yes. And dog, that place is haunted. Okay. I'm actually looking at the top 10 scariest places on earth, and I see the hotel I'm staying in, and then the picture shifted. I didn't sleep none that night. I sat up the entire night doing a play.
So,
all right. So
I'm still staying in the haunted house. I'm not staying in the
So you're going to stay in the haunted house? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not filthy.
I'll whoop a ghost ass. I'm sorry.
Would you rather have a pet tarantula, or would you rather have a pet python? Which one?
A spider? I don't want
snake
no spider.
Or a big old
spider's
spider?
The creepiest thing in the world to me.
But a snake, though.
I'm gonna have that snake, but he ain't gonna. He really ain't gonna.
Let me hear this. What you gonna do with this snake?
I'm gonna be the worst owner, because he ain't never getting out of his aquarium ever.
I got the tarantula all day, and I hate bugs.
I'm not. What I'm not finna be is a news story. Snake kills owner. Not finna have that.
Tell him, Junior. Y'all already know my answer.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen a tarantula?
Yes, but he's not scarier than a snake.
He furry. Yes, he is.
But
That's
Tommy, a python.
Yes, we're talking
crazy?
What is wrong with you?
Look at it this way. I'm raising some boots. Okay? I'm raising some boots. Come be a pair of boots.
All right. All right, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up next, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
And what about the future of artificial intelligence, AI? What happens when computers learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town?
From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
We've spent a decade applying critical thinking to some of the most bizarre phenomena in civilization and beyond.
Each week, we dive deep into unsolved mysteries, conspiracy theories, and actual conspiracies. You've heard about these things, but what's the full story?
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day. It was a good Monday, and we have to remind everybody that you can always catch up with the Steve Harvey Morning Show on demand on the free iHeart Radio app.
Yes.
Get all your favorite segments, the whole show,
right.
everything. And Carla, you have a shout out?
Well, let me just shout out to my family, you guys. This past weekend was our family reunion. We had it here in Houston.
Okay.
Yes.
The Farrells.
No, not my husband's side. It was my mother's family. So it was the Mallory Nichols family reunion. You know,
how many people, Cole?
It was quite a few. It was a lot. A lot of people. We had a bowling party. They do that in memory of my mom. My mom was an avid bowler. So they have an annual bowling party. So we did that. Then we had, black people, we got to have a theme. We had the all white party.
Oh, God. I'm so sick of all white parties.
I know. We were getting on the elevator.
Now, Carla, did y'all have that shirt with that tree on it? You gotta have that shirt with that tree.
Now, you know what? I'm so glad you asked. Can I go get it? Wait, I'll be right back. I want to show it to y'all. Hold on.
Yeah. Because, man, that is important. You have to have that, dog. It ain't a family reunion without that tree and everybody's name at the top.
Boy, let me tell you something. Mess around and miss a name on that tree. Mess around and forget to put a name on that tree. One year we forgot to put Aunt Lois' name on there. Lord.
Okay, so Ben, did you talk amongst yourselves?
Yes, we did.
We did. Let me see.
Go to shirt.
Yeah, go to shirt.
Go to
It's
shirt.
cute.
The
Mallory Nichols 2023 family reunion. All right. Back together again.
Back together again.
I like the color. I like the color.
Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to my cousin Kendra and my cousin Dee and Morgan, because they worked really, really hard putting the family reunion together. You know how we do.
Now, how much was the dues? How much was the dues?
Man, it was a lot.
Like how much,
per family? Over 300?
What? That was a lot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We did a lot, though. It was
cool. We had a good time, though.
Struggling with that one. Now, what is they doing with the 300?
You know the questions.
That's coming up. That's coming up. That's coming up.
And I sure hope they got enough barbecue if I'm giving $300. I know they better not run out of no food. They better not run out of no barbecue.
I'm telling you.
That's serious, man.
I'll post some of the pictures from the family reunion. You know, that's what we do in the summer. So you could go to my Instagram, hit me up on the gram at Lips by Carla. So shout out to my family reunion. I know this is a season for everybody.
Yeah.
Getting back outside.
One year we had one, and it was out in the country at one of my uncle's house. He had a lot of land, right? Do you know he had 2 porta potties out there? He wouldn't let us go in the house.
Oh, I wouldn't have come.
Wow. That thing all that went bad. It went real bad.
Why are we like this? What's wrong with us?
He ordered 2 porta potties and had them out there on the property. I don't want all the people going in and out of my house like this. I said, are you serious?
Well, do you know I would not have drank anything that whole day, so I wouldn't have to use it. Would not. I can't.
Do y'all have huge families when y'all have families? Is y'all families huge?
Yeah, you're gonna be over 100 because they're gonna bring some friends with them.
It was a lot.
Yeah, we have our family in Brenham, Texas. The Spates is down there. All the Spates. Spates I ain't met. Spates. Everybody last name Spates out there. And Bluebell bring out the ice cream every year for the family reunion. You ain't got to drop the whole thing.
I'm going next year.
Man, I'm telling you, we sit out there the whole night. But my family, dog, I got a cousin. I promise you, every year, keep meeting me again. Imagine meeting. Every year I meet you. Your last name's Space too.
Get on my nerves too. Yeah, I got cousins.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah.
Calvin Spates. Meet him every year. Hey, Calvin.
Wow.
See you this summer. I don't know if you
I
know
miss
this
family
man.
reunions.
Man.
We haven't had one in a while since
In
my
a
mom
while,
passed
so
away.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's
The
back
Jacksons.
outside. Now, do you have the relatives? Now we have the groups, the cluster of people that hang together.
Oh,
so
yeah.
now you got the gossipy group. You got the look at her, the bougie group.
Yes,
Look,
yes.
No, this
How many
is what
babies she gonna have? And all that.
This would normally happen when somebody show up that you don't know. They get with who is that? You know, that's Linus' son. That's the one about that I know.
They start talking under your breath.
That outside
when you talking through your teeth, you know that's Linus' son. They don't know that's Linus' son. Linus got about 4 children. They don't know nothing about it.
But Tommy, you do this and then you scoot over so you can hear what they saying. Now,
you trying to hear.
Yeah.
And if you're young, that's when your grandparents say, "Quit looking up in my mouth while I'm talking."
Because you're right there. Because you want to hear what the grown people are talking about.
Carla, I know you saw this, Carla. They got the table where all the elders sit at. They all sit together.
Yes.
They all of them.
Yeah.
You can't go over there.
And did you give the prizes out to the oldest person?
Yeah, the one who traveled.
To travel the farthest. Yeah, all of that.
All that. And then
And
when you get ready to get some, you get to fix the eldest plate first because the kids jump up and then the parents have to sit your butt down. Let the eldest eat first.
Yeah. One year, my mom just knew she was going to get the prize because she was the eldest one. She knew she was going to get it. She was all happy and everything. And so come to find out she wasn't. It was one of my uncle's wives. Was my mother mad? She ain't even blood. How she get it? She ain't even blood. She married into the family.
She an outlaw. They call them the outlaws. Yeah, the outlaw.
Oh, man.
With all that said, reach out to a family member. Tell them you love them, all right?
Yes.
And in the words of my uncle, talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. We catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So there is a ton of stuff they don't want you to know.
Yeah, like does the U.S. government really have alien technology?
Or what about the future of AI? What happens when computers actually learn to think?
Could there be a serial killer in your town? From UFOs to psychic powers and government cover-ups, from unsolved crimes to the bleeding edge of science, history is riddled with unexplained events.
Listen to Stuff They Don't Want You to Know on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your favorite shows.
There's some written rules of rap, like Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But there's also unspoken rules that only apply to a select few.
We get the short end of the stick. We just do.
This is the Louder Than a Riot podcast. And from sexism to homophobia, we're breaking down these rules to explore how the double standard became the standard in rap and how it's affected the genre we love.
Listen to Louder Than a Riot podcast from NPR within the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Lies, exploitation, and the American dream turned nightmare. This is Big Sugar, a deep dive into the inner workings of the sugar industry. I'm Celeste Headley, and in a new podcast, I'm investigating a true crime story like no other about the men who risked their lives to cut sugarcane. From iHeartMedia, I'll unravel a decades-long fight to get justice. Listen to Big Sugar on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
These days, more often than not, the success of a company is attributed to its founder. But that's only part of the story. My name is Noah Callahan-Bever, and I'm proud to present Idea Generation's All Angles, a Will Packer Media podcast. We'll be talking to all the key players from all your favorite brands, like Loud Records, Ghetto Gastro, and Earn Your Leisure. So join me each week as we dissect the most dynamic companies in culture, because the only way to truly understand success is to look at it from all angles. Listen to Idea Generation's All Angles on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts.